So we've built our box, I've smoothed it all up, I've drawn my line of where I want to cut off my lid, just like we did on our cylindrical box. And we're going to go ahead and cut it off. I'm just going to show you real quick how to cut it off. You want to use a cutting tool to make sure that you cut it off. And be very careful, tilt it to its side. And you just want to start ever so slowly going in your lines. And then gradually keep going over it until you've actually gone all the way through. So I'll just keep going around, following the same lines, and then gradually pressing a little bit further in until I've gone all the way through. And you'll keep continuing that all the way around your whole box. One more part, there we go. And I've already done the other side, so it'll just come off. Now it's really messy, so you need to clean it up. The other thing is you need to look inside your box and find the wall where you haven't put the reinforcing coils on the inside. And for me, it's this wall right here. So I need to go ahead, after I smooth out where I cut my lid off, and put those coils in there before my box dries anymore. So I already have the clay. I'm going to smooth out my lid. Get that done too. You want to make sure everything's nice and smooth, no sharp edges. And a damp sponge works really well to go ahead and wipe your edges off. And be careful, especially if you have like a high point, you don't break it off. So now that that's all cleaned up, I'll go ahead and do the lid. Get it all clean. And on my lid, one of my parts was one of the walls that we had attached that hasn't gotten the coil, so I'm going to go ahead and roll out some clay. I'm just going to go ahead again, just like we've done before. Press it inside, stretch across, keep going, pinch the extra off, blend it in, use your sponge, add a little bit of water to it, and smooth out that inside part. Then I'm going to go ahead and do that on my box as well. Empty some of my little crumbs out of there. Again, put my coil inside. Reinforce it. On the bottom. And like I said before, you really need to make sure you coil these off so you don't have cracks on your walls. Last coil. Okay. So now we've gotten that all done. So now we have our box built, the lid cut off. We're ready to attach our handle. I went ahead and made a handle. My piece of architecture is going to be the Eiffel Tower, so I made a little Eiffel Tower to go as my handle. What you need to go ahead and do is mark off where your handle is going to go, score, score. Make sure you score your edges with your little serrated rib, which I've already gone ahead and done. Then you're going to add slip, which I have some slip in here, and I'm going to blot it on. As I have 4 small areas that I'm going to attach, so I need a lot of slip to kind of secure it in place. I'm going to go ahead and add some slip to the bottom of my Eiffel Tower as well that I've scored. And then I'm going to add it on top. Get it just right, there we go. Match it up to the lines I marked. And then I need to go ahead and reinforce with the coil each one of these legs so that it attaches properly to my base. So I'm going to take a little coil, start on the inside, work around, use a little wood tool, this one helps. Put your hand in there to secure and to properly secure my handle on top of my box. Okay, so I've reinforced with the coil. I'm going to go ahead and clean up all of my mess here. I like using a paintbrush just because it actually smooths everything out. It adds a little bit of water. And it'll hide all of my lines in here and make everything join in really nice. So I'll go ahead and clean everything up. And then you have your little handle.